This is ANN News Brief.
Rwandan authorities have ruled out closing the border with the Democratic Republic of Congo in response to the Ebola outbreak there. Health Minister Diane Gashumba says a recent death from Ebola of a pastor who had been in the Congolese city of Goma near the Rwandan border was not sufficient reason to shut the border crossing. More than 1,600 deaths have been reported in DR Congo since the Ebola outbreak a year ago. The World Health Organization will again consider today whether Ebola in DRC should be declared an international health emergency. Meanwhile, WHO has reported a fishmonger that died of the virus. It says the incident could spread the disease in Uganda. The resurgence of violence in DRC's Ituri province has caused an increasing number of refugees to flee to neighboring country Uganda since the beginning of June. Congolese refugees are said to be crossing into Uganda at a rate of more than 300 per day, more than double the rate of refugee arrivals in May. This new wave of refugee crossings has been spurred by renewed clashes between opposing Hima and Lending groups in the northeastern parts of the country. United Nations High Commissioner for Refugees says more than 7,000 persons have so far arrived in Uganda's southwestern district of Hoima. Jackie Yakova speaks of extreme brutality and indiscriminate killings by armed groups. She is a 46-year-old mother of 6 children who fled the DRC with little more than the clothes on her back. Some of the refugees are reportedly being prevented by armed groups from leaving DRC. Others struggle to afford the fee for the dangerous boat journey. Shelter and basic relief items are provided for refugees who have successfully arrived in Uganda at settlement areas allocated by the government. Stay with us to be back after this short break.
Whether in your house, at your office, on your phone or online, we are there. We have the facts behind the headlines. We cut to the chase with the news you really need. We cover every angle. We are the bigger, better news network. We are African News Network. ANN. Watch ANN News on MITV from a truly African spirit.
Zimbabwe's public sector workers have rejected the government's latest pay offer as insufficient in the face of soaring consumer prices, raising the likelihood of unofficial strike action on Wednesday. Hope that the economy would quickly rebound under President Emmerson Mnangagwa has turned to frustration as the country struggles with shortages of dollars, fuel and medicines. Mnangagwa replaced long-ruling Robert Mugabe in 2017. The Apex Council of Unions representing government workers says the government has offered a 50% increase to July's pay as a cushioning allowance, but it was rejected. Public sector workers wanted a wage increase of at least $475 a month from the current $430 for the lowest paid worker. Apex Council Chairwoman Cecilia Alexander has said earlier the government austerity plans had left workers mired in poverty. That's ANN News Brief. Join us again at 5 for our full newscast. For details on these and other breaking stories, visit our website, annafrica.news. Conversation continues on our social media platforms, Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook at ANN Africa TV. I'm Lucy Adeyemi.